Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Margot Michelle here. The video that you are about to watch was filmed in May, and life has been lifing since then, which is why it has taken me all of this time to finally get this out and get it published. But here it is. I promise I will try my best to stay on top of things from here forward. But yeah, life be lifing, and I be trying to roll with the punches. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Margot Michelle here. Today I'm going to talk about someone very, very special to me that has recently passed. His name is Casey Darnell Hayes Sr., and he passed away about a month ago. For those of you that follow my blog, my most recent blog post was about him, and I have his programs here from his service, and I'll do a separate video of those just to get up close and everything. But I wanted to share with you the blog post. For those that don't follow the blog, I just want to read to you what I wrote. The title is Get Somewhere and Sit Down. About a month ago, I received news that knocked the wind out of me. Someone very special to me passed away. Casey Darnell Hayes Sr. This man came into my life when I was a child and became instant family. I basically grew up over at the house with him, his beautiful wife, Yvette Hayes, daughters, Candace and Kirsten Hayes, and son, Casey Jr., aka Little Bear. Yvette and Casey made me god sister of Kirsten, so that automatically made them my godparents, right? And they always treated me as family, always. I was even in their wedding. When my parents split up, Casey and Yvette stepped up and nurtured us. They were such an integral part of my village and my story. So many memories from that house flood my mind as I write this. So many lessons learned, so much love shared, and so very many laughs. If you know Casey, you know that he absolutely loved to laugh. I think that's a huge part of why myself, my siblings, and friends from the church, aka the crew, or BFC Club, if you know, you know, spent so much time over there. Not only did Yvette and Casey provide us a safe space to just be kids, but we always laughed until our cheeks and stomachs hurt when we were there. Casey enjoyed making us laugh. Truly. He was always good for a joke, which brings me to the title of this post. Get Somewhere and Sit Down was one of his many sayings that we would hear constantly. It was always said jokingly, but most of the time, it was about someone who really needed to do just that. I know that it's not proper English, but that's how he said it, so that's how I'm going to say it. It was literally one of my favorite things to hear. He would say it at church, the store, or anywhere people were acting up and needed to get it together. And of course, he would always get a laugh out of us, the crew. As with many Black sayings, get somewhere and sit down can have many different meanings. It could mean stop acting silly. It could mean get your life together. It could mean get somewhere and sit down. This is typically used for children. It could mean you really need to rethink what you're doing or about to do. For this period in my life, I take it to mean taking time and space to get in a place of quiet, a place where I'm not concerned with the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a place of meditation, a place where I'm not listening to all the voices around me or in the music or media or social feeds, etc. A place where I can be alone with God, a place where I can hear Him clearly. It's so very important to make time and create space to commune with God. It's important to have clear and open communication with Him. Many times I've gotten so carried away with just doing life that I forgot the importance of building and maintaining a real relationship with Him. It's more than just saying your prayers in the morning, when you eat, and at night before you go to bed. God is a real person. He is our Father. And as such, we have to approach our relationship with Him in a similar way. He wants a genuine relationship with us. He wants us to talk with Him, consult Him, and even just sit with Him. He wants to talk to us. But how can we hear Him if we're constantly on the go, if we're consumed with being mothers, wives, husbands, fathers, sons, brothers, daughters, employees, employers, etc.? Then where does He fit in? He wants to know and feel that we love and value Him. How can He know that we value Him if we're not making time for Him? These things wouldn't work in any other relationship, and they won't work with God either. So I dare you to join me in taking time and creating space for a real relationship with our Father. I dare you to get somewhere and sit down. That is the blog post in its entirety. And I just want to share with you guys that in this process of not only like processing the grief of losing a loved one, but writing this out and trying to honor Casey the best way that I knew how, God has been really revealing some things to me, and it really truly is important to get somewhere and sit down. It's so important to make that time and create space in your schedule, in your home, in your heart for God. He is a person, He is our Father, and He deserves to be treated as such. And even though Casey, I would always say this as like a joke, I think that he would even appreciate my take on this right now, because Casey, if you knew Casey, he was a preacher and he could turn anything, anything into a message. He could turn the alphabet into a message if you let him. So my prayer is that this has touched someone. Hopefully this has honored him. And I'm asking you all to please be in prayer for his family, his wife, Yvette Hayes, his daughter, Candace Hayes, his daughter, Kirsten Hayes, and his son, Casey Jr. He has brothers and sisters that he leaves behind, nieces and nephews, and tons of people that he called his nieces and nephews that weren't related by blood, but they were chosen family. So just keep everyone in your prayers, that the Lord will lift them and comfort them in this time of bereavement. That's all that I have for today. I pray that you all get somewhere and sit down and be blessed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.